The BYD Seal is a battery-electric, compact executive fastback sedan. The left-hand drive variant of the BYD Seal is marketed as the BYD Atto4 in several overseas markets. BYD surpassed Tesla in EV sales in China this year, and its new Seal electric sedan is aimed squarely at the Model 3. Aside from the slightly odd and uninspired name, the Seal, which will be sold at the Atto4 in some markets outside of China, has good looks, competitive tech, and good specs. And if it's as good as said, it could be a hit outside of the People's Republic of China. Today in this video, we will show you all the features of BYD Seal. Stay tuned. BYD needs no introduction. Just like other big Chinese brands, BYD is the king in the electric vehicle market, shaking up the car industry and giving Tesla EV models a run for their money. BYD is at the forefront when it comes to electric cars from China. This relatively small company first started as a battery production company in 1995. As the years pass, it produces electric vehicles, including many electric buses used throughout the developed world. Last year, they spearheaded a push into Norway with their BYD Tang SUV. And now we're getting our first look at their upcoming electric sedan. The BYD Seal features cutting-edge technology and a sleek design. The BYD Seal is set to make waves in the automotive industry and change how we think about sustainable transportation. BYD Seal is a hybrid of long-range, high-performance, and electric sedans. Things are looking good for the BYD Seal, a car with potentially affordable pricing if and when it makes it to the UK, and with this much equipment and impressive driving characteristics. Accompanied by a sporty setup that creates a surprisingly engaging drive with plenty of range, it raises the bar for electric saloons. Combined with highly practicable technology, it gives it a remarkable appeal. The BYD Seal made its first European appearance at the Paris Motor Show in October, signaling the Chinese manufacturer's intention to bring the model to Europe. Many automakers have stated that they will stop producing pure petrol and diesel vehicles, but BYD stopped making pure ICE vehicles earlier this year to focus on PHEVs and EVs. Let's get behind the wheel of the long-range Seal and see what awaits us. The Seal is the third vehicle on BYD's new e-Platform 3.0, following the UK-bound Atto4 and Dolphin. The Seal is not only the first model to feature cell-to-body construction, but it also rides on this new EV-only architecture and uses BYD's Blade battery. It incorporates the battery as a part of the body, optimizing space to fit more energy into the pack, while also improving structural rigidity and thus driving dynamics. It's expected to launch by October, and the booking starts in September. The expected price of BYD Seal is $86,000. The Seal's all-important infotainment screen is a massive 15.6-inch display that can rotate and switch between landscape and portrait modes. Software appears to run as smoothly as possible, and the graphics are perfect, even compared to today's standards. The exterior of the BYD Seal. When you look over the bonnet, you'll realize the car has a sleek and smooth profile. This is because the company desired a smoother airflow over the vehicle that also aids in high range. The car has a sporty appearance from the back with connected taillamps. The vehicle's headlights are configured with twin-pod headlamps that extend to the L shaped on the dashboard. The BYD Seal now has a sunroof, making it more elegant. The car's door handles are sleek with a press and open feature that make them easy to open. The car's wheel is covered and extra detailing has been done to make it move faster by moving smoother airflow and thus better range. This brings an excellent aerodynamic feature to the vehicle. Regarding the Seal, we would like to highlight its dimensions. BYD Seal's expected dimensions are 4,800 mm long, 1,875 mm wide, and 1,460 mm in height. A wider body typically results in better shoulder room inside the car, while a higher roof makes getting in and out of the vehicle easier. The Seal is 106 mm longer, 26 mm wider, and 17 mm taller than the Tesla Model 3. The Seal's wheelbase is 45 mm longer than the Model 3's, but its exterior appearance reminds the Porsche Taycan. Seal comes in RWD and 4WD versions. Its cheapest RWD trim line has a 150 kW or 204 HP. A more powerful engine is available for the RWD Seal with 230 kW, 313 HP. The 4WD version has a 150 kW motor on the front axle and 230 kW on the rear. It can speed up from 0 to 100 km per hour in just 3.8 seconds. As for the range, the Seal has three versions: 550 kilometers, 650 kilometers, and 700 kilometers. Interior of BYD Seal. Seal's interior has its ocean vibe. It has a blue, black, and gray scheme with many materials like Alcantara and leather. The air vents of the Seal have a wavy pattern and are decorated with a delicate blue trim. The door handles also look attractive with a shell-like shape. It is exciting that the door handle is integrated into the speaker. It is worth mentioning that Dyna Audio, a famous Danish loudspeaker maker, makes the sound system. The steering wheel of the Seal has 3 spokes and a flat bottom. Its shape looks like a fish's tail, and it also has blue stitching and some buttons for autonomous driving adjustments. Behind the wheel, we can see a large instrument panel. The main screen is likely borrowed from the BYD Destroyer 05. It has a giant 15.6-inch infotainment screen. There is a radar and camera system in the middle. The center tunnel of the Seal also has an attractive wavy shape and is made of glossy plastic. It has 2 wireless charging pads and 2 cup holders. The center tunnel also has a crystal-looking monostable gear shifter, which is eye-catching. A drive mode selector, volume control, hazard lights button, and other buttons are placed in the circular element. There is a roomy compartment under the center tunnel. The BYD Seal is expected to have a boot space of 320 liters. A larger boot allows you to carry more luggage. Specifications. The BYD Seal electric vehicle has a claimed range of 550 kilometers per charge and boasts an impressive 700 kilometers per charge range, which puts it miles ahead of most of other EVs in other countries like India. This is made a reality by the inclusion of a powerful 82.5 kilowatt-hour and 61.4 kilowatt-hour battery pack, which can be charged at breakneck speeds at 110 kilowatts and 150 kilowatt charging stations. But that's not all. The Seal has 2 powertrain options, including a single and dual motor. This means you can select the ideal level of power and performance for your requirements, whether you want a more efficient daily driver or a high-performance powerhouse. Now let's take the advantages and disadvantages of the BYD Seal. The advantage: 1. The price is affordable. Many car owners mentioned that their thoughts jump between Model 3 and Seal when booking a car. The car owners finally chose the Seal under the really fragrant price advantage. The second advantage is that the power is fast, stable, and smooth. The Seal's official 100-kilometer acceleration time is 7.5 seconds, 5.9 seconds, and 3.8 seconds respectively. The owner feedback that in actual operation, the dynamic performance of the Seal is outstanding. The third advantage is that the cruising range is sufficient. The official cruising range of the Seal is almost the same as the actual cruising range, and there's no need to worry about running long distances. But we should watch and find out how the Seals will behave when winter comes. When discussing disadvantages, it must be addressed that the odor inside the car needs to be more satisfactory. The steering wheel and seats in both sides of the Seal standard range version are made of imitation leather, and the rear-wheel drive and 4-wheel drive models are made of leather. But there's no plastic in other places, so the odor of new cars is difficult to avoid. The second disadvantage is that the chassis needs to be longer. It is worth mentioning that if you encounter potholes on the road, you should slow down and pass slowly to avoid hitting the vehicle's chassis. BYD has not yet shared when Seal deliveries will begin in China, but with pre-orders opening, it's fair to expect customer EVs to arrive in the coming months. Don't you think with all these features and specifications, the Seal is a perfect choice for anyone looking for an electric vehicle that can pack a punch? And that's all for today. I'll see you in the following video. Thanks for watching.